Well, things are definitely getting interesting, mate. I've come down here, mate, and basically I've been told, after speaking to the neighbour that rang me yesterday on the private, she said to me that basically there was a chase of some sort going on around here that same night. Basically what happened was, believed to be Sasha, had these chased these blokes, and there was a bit of a car thing. A car was smashed down here, and the car just drove off down the road, one of these roads here somewhere. So something is definitely not right. I mean, I'm convinced it's connected to my past in some way, mate. I don't know who it is though, but it's a tricky one. So, basically what's happened is that the car has apparently been boxed in up here somewhere, mate, on some Pancreas Avenue, or some nice name for an avenue, Pancreas, mate. And basically the car just flew right past here or something, mate, and that is what happened. And I don't know really what's going on from here, but I gather it was blocked in or something, and then it smashed right through all the car and moved. And that's a good point. Maybe I should be like looking for a car that was damaged or perhaps even abandoned down here or something. I mean, when you think about it, the car was probably hit with the front, which would damage the engines. The car couldn't have gotten far, and a car like that would probably have damaged, would have stood out quite obviously, wouldn't it? So perhaps maybe that's how I find it or something. The car turned one of these two roads, and I reckon the car could even be abandoned near here if it's not right, mate. I mean, the car wouldn't get that far, so maybe I've got to look around and see what I can find out about abandoned cars or something like that, or something, because that's probably my best bet thinking about it. A damaged black car with a, with a nice mark in its bumper is going to stand out. There's probably going to be water gushing out and everything, so I'm going to look for this black car, I guess. Well, the car's done a wheel spinning. There's a nice tire mark here, mate, so it means the car couldn't have gone that way. It's gone upwards. It's gone like up the hill towards where that van's going, I guess. So that's a bit of a clue, I guess. But so I'm guessing it's gone this direction. There's no way it could have gone. There's quite a fresh wheel spin as well, and you can still see the marks of the tyre in it, of course. So I'm going to think of considering looking at my journey upwards and see if I can find this car. But I feel we should call me Detective Grant now. I'm pretty good at finding things and sussing things out, you know. More tyre marks, mate, more tyre marks. There's another tyre mark there, mate, and that looks quite fresh as well. Could have been that he was trying to avoid something, came up the wrong road or something. Then I get here and I'm stuck with Melrose Avenue and a Neverett Road. And I'm just seeing there's like any tyre marks for it. I'm not giving you a clue. Well, there's no tyre marks here this time, so the car was speeding, it would turn down that way. So there'll be a tyre mark. There's no tyre mark, so it must have gone straight on. And because you would have a tyre mark around here, that's a quick turn, you would definitely have a tyre mark there. So that's another little discovery in my little adventure at finding Sasha, mate. She's leaving clues, well, not literally leaving clues for me, but leaving hints of what direction she went in. So I hope I've not got a long walk, but I'm guessing the car must have put up speed to get up the hill, mate, because all this she was like trying to get away from someone or something. So it's pretty interesting, mate. So I'm going to get to the next turning and try and work out where to go from there. This is where things get harder, mate. There's about 4 different turnings on Honnocknell Lane, and they're both, one goes straight on. Actually, hang on a minute. There's another fresh tyre mark here, mate. It's yeah, look at this, mate. That's fresh. Definitely this way. And so the car's pretty much come quite, you know, far. It's still picking up speed, and I guess she would go this way because obviously she must know this area. So I'm on Ham Drive now, mate. Ham Drive. It's actually getting back in my direction now, and this is getting intriguing, eh? This is definitely getting intriguing. So got to look round and see what else I can find. Right, you've got Watts Park Road. Watts Park Road. There's a bit of like a damaged tyre mark, so I don't know. I don't know what that is. 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 I'm not too far from where the car was probably dumped, to be fair. I mean, the car obviously was spun round enough that the wheels were damaged, and that's why it's left a track mark everywhere here. And you can actually see where the mark's been left. So I'm definitely taking the right direction here. I don't think it's very far, to be fair. The car wouldn't get that far without a amount of damage on it. Dump, mate. It was dumped here. I've just been speaking. There was a black car parked up this way about a couple of nights ago now, and it's the same car. The police took it and compounded it or something. And some people were actually saying to me, to the neighbours, that a girl was seen running through that direction. So there was a white car right behind that one, which means that this girl, Sasha, was obviously going up in that direction. So whatever it is, I'm definitely getting closer to finding it, I think. And I just hope there's some clues around here, mate, because I should be on guard myself with these blokes, but they seem nasty bits of work wherever they are. So I'm going to go down this little lane around here and see if I can find any more clues. Sadly, no, I've got nothing to go on the tyres because the car was abandoned here. And proper money suppose I'm left with is going through the alleyway that a girl was seen running through. Sports car over there was a couple in there when the receptionist caught them on the run down there, and these two blokes jumped straight out. One jumped out, one went down the other way. So this ought to be interesting to have a look, I think. It appears like the alleyway goes back round in like a loop or something. It's so obviously she's come round here, chased on foot. Because if you walk around this way, it takes you right back up again to the bus station, up near the sports club. So she wouldn't have come that way. She obviously would have come down this way. You wouldn't go back on yourself. But let's see. You ain't gonna be on. You're gonna be on this side of the road. You ain't gonna run across the road. You're gonna have to come down this way somewhere. And this is where the fun really begins, no doubt. Ah, crap. 1, 2, 3 different routes to run down. And, but on the side we've got a long road down this way. Obviously if you're getting chased you're not going to run down a long road, but then again this is where it gets tricky because the car would have come past and they would have obviously she would have probably seen the car come and it was trying to cut her off. So technically she's got her to come around this way somewhere. So looks like to me it's in straight off down this road again. So it's trying to work out the chase route. So they must have obviously have come through here. She probably, well, hopefully she just wasn't grabbed on the way down or something like that. But there's a few more skid marks here from another car or something. And there's a bit of a broken headlight down there. And it looked like to me that car could be something to do with it. So possibly she's going to come down this way. It means that the chase must have still been going on for a little while. And I'm going out my depth here a bit, but I'm pretty sure I'm right about this. And where would you go if you were running? You would go up to that place then, probably. Because it's an industrial building, you're going to have a harder job getting cars through. But I've got to think about this. Because is there a fence on it? Because there's a fence on it, then obviously it's going to be closed in the evening. Therefore, that wouldn't be the route you'd go down. Let's have a look. Is there a fence on that, mate? And I think, mate, I think this is where she's come through. Because there's a hole there. Maybe someone's tried to climb it and got across, because that's definitely damaged. So I've got to get around that somehow. I'm no good climber, so I ain't going to get across that. But what's that, mate? Driving licence, mate. That's a driving licence, mate. Sasha, Montana. Stupid name, but hey, you know. See, date of birth. Irish. She's Irish, mate. That's Cork is Irish. I'm sure it's Cork, Irish. I'm sure that's Ireland. Right, I need to get on the other side because now I finally got a name for her, Miss Sasha. So I'm going to find a way of getting around the back of there, mate, and seeing what else I can find out. Apparently Forest Avenue goes on the back of the home base, mate, home base massive. So I'm going to come look on the other side. I'll look at the ID in a bit. Like, she's come around the back of there, there's a nice little foot imprint there, like from where like something like melted or something she stepped on, some nice footprint, and sort of like a female foot kind of shoe, and a bit of blood where she must have cut herself on the barbed wire up there. So she's come around this way. Now, if I'm smart and I think this over, I wouldn't run down that road, because that is the way they probably come round, and I would probably know as well. So I would go up and probably look upwards, I think, but this could be a dead end again. I don't really want to fancy taking shortcuts going through different avenues again. But the car would have come around that way and backed itself up. And when we get here, we've got another 2 turnings. This isn't easy, this is getting quite tricky to be fair. However, if you're like me and you follow the little blood drops, you can find little clues. So technically, because I cop can't mate, I'm just going to follow the blood drops here. Of course, she's been running, and because there's blood on the floor, it's going to be leaving a mark in that. She's obviously been aware of this or something. So she's come down this way. I tell you, it's very easy to find someone you know what you're doing. And it appears that she's not much here. There, mate, there's some more blood drops. She's come down this way. Oh shit, it's not so much, it is not so common getting down here though. That's the downside. And we're coming up to Lyndhurst. Hang on. This way, this is the way she's come down here, it's full blood marks here. Right around the corner, and there's no way she could back up on herself again. Meredith Road, mate, Meredith Road. I know this place quite well. And this is where I'm confused.com on. Bus stop. Wrong road. I think she'd probably go on. I think she'd probably, I don't know, go on, jump the gate or something like that, but I don't see any blood over there, so let's look down this way. This is where I'm lost in now. This is an open area. This is where I am really confused.com on. And but I do think she's around this way somewhere, because she's right near me and we're at reasons. A few more blood drops here actually. I'm going the right way. Luckily it hasn't been raining, which is a good thing. So I'm probably gonna look around this way, mate, and see what I can find. I'll basically, there's more blood here, mate. It's sat here waiting for a bus that's even not might as well even a tissue here that got on it. So this is definitely where she's came. And she could have got the 48, the 83, or the 83 or the 34. So there's only a bus she could have got. And I'm going to match these times up and work what time buses went where. Try and find where she could have gone, you know, but I think this is definitely where I should be. Mates, I think I know she's got on the 34 Derriford Hospital bus, because the other buses didn't run that late at night, and therefore they could only have one conclusion that only one bus would have come through them, which would have been the 34. So she obviously got on the 34, and because this bus is late, later in the evening, it's the only one she could have got. There's no other way around it. So obviously she's gone to Derriford Hospital, and she's what you call pretty much got, like, you know, but she's got her injury scene to her or something like that. So that's no connection. So also to me, I'm going back to Derriford Hospital now. I'm going to give it a day again today, because obviously she's not going to be still there now. She's looked up in quite a while back now. So Derriford Hospital tomorrow, me thinks, mate, and me thinks I should try and find some connections.